Hey guys, today we're going to train shoulders. I can't believe how little I used to work out my shoulders, and now your girl can handle some serious weight, in my opinion, so gracefully in the gym when it comes to training shoulders. Beyond that, functionality of shoulder strength is really great for just your everyday life functions, and for me in particular in bodybuilding, I still have to develop shoulders to fit the category in which I compete wellness. Now, they don't want overly developed shoulders where you're looking like you're going in a figure, but the shape of the shoulders is going to enhance the overall physique. So regardless of what your goals are, this shoulder workout will definitely be for you, and we're gonna hit the gym together today. So let's kick this off with a warm-up. Something super simple you can always do for any shoulder day is just grab a band, do some pull-aparts, go through full shoulder rotation and mobility. That's the key to warming up for a shoulder day. You're just trying to take them through a range of motion and get them primed for the exercises that are ahead. Usually I do about 2 rounds of a warm-up whenever preparing for any workout. Another way I love to warm up for a shoulder day is just doing around the worlds. This you can actually do as a shoulder workout, but when I'm just warming up, I'm grabbing something like 2 pounds, nothing heavy at all, and taking my shoulders through that full range of motion. We're starting this workout with your compound movements. That's the way I structure all of my workouts, starting with compounds first. For this one, doing Smith machine shoulder press or overhead press for 3 sets. The rep range will be from 8 to 10. That's because we want to try to drive a little more weight on these and push ourselves, so we're not doing high reps for this exercise. So this is my first set of these. The weight feels pretty good. It's challenging but not too challenging, and I know I can increase safely. Now, one reason why I'm using the Smith machine for this in particular this time around is because I want to try to drive a little bit more weight, but the Smith machine will provide assistance with stabilizing the barbell. So if you have trouble with that, try out a Smith machine so you can get that little extra support. Also, even though I'm taking this set to failure, actually, I am not sacrificing my form. I'm not compromising the range of motion, anything like that. I am just taking it through the correct range of motion, pushing the weight until I can't anymore, like right there. Next, we have the dumbbell Arnold Press. These are one of my go-tos just because any place has dumbbells, and this one is a nice exercise to go through the full range of motion of shoulder function, targeting the rear delts, the side delts, and the front delts. You will get a little bit of your lats involved, and that's more of a technicality, but really is focusing on that full shoulder function, shape, etc. Now with these, when you're thinking of if you've never done a dumbbell Arnold press, here's what I want you to think of. You have the dumbbells up, and at the base of this position, you're going to have your arms making that L, that 90 degree. And then you're opening up your arms and going into a shoulder press at the very top. So again, those dumbbells should drop down to be in front of your face, and then I want you to think of opening up a wall almost, and then pushing everything right up. That is the way I think of the Arnold press the best, and be able to focus in on that shoulder work in that exercise. There was a time I couldn't even do 5 barely breathe. Next. Now we're going to move into an incline chest press. We are using a neutral grip in this, and the rep ranges for 3 sets is around 8 to 10. So you just want to put the bench at a slight incline. This helps to not only target your shoulders, but get that upper part of your chest as well. Normally on a push day, I may do more of a chest focus with some shoulder touch-ups, or vice versa. Like today, more of a shoulder focus with some chest touch-ups, and balance out my training like so. But this exercise is really great to target both the shoulders and chest. That's why I'm always happy to do it. think of driving your elbows a little bit more so into your waist, so that way you can get the full range of motion, and you want to keep them closer to your body, so you don't want them to be too far out. If you ever find yourself in that position I just did, where I wanted to increase the weight and push myself, but it wasn't really the best weight selection for me, that's okay. I did as many reps as I could, and now I'm going to drop the weight down to complete the set. That is okay. I promise. You tried to push yourself, and that's always a good thing. We're done with these compound movements. We're moving into isolation work, starting with some lateral raises. You can do these with a machine like what I'm doing, 3 sets, around 10 to 12 for the reps. You could also do them with the cables, which is what I actually wanted to do today, but they were taken up, or you could do them with dumbbells. But I do like the machine because the isolation I feel on it is so good. So this is a lovely way to get used to this exercise as well if you're not comfy yet with the other equipment I mentioned. We're going back to that incline bench, and we're actually going to use it to do chest supported dumbbell front raises. 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps, you'll be good. Now this, I love using chest supported because again, it's forcing a little bit more focus on the isolation of the front delt that you're using for this. And you can also safely try to push your weight a little bit more with this and still feel supported to complete some solid quality reps. You could of course do these standing or seated. Just be sure not to use too much momentum to move the weight. Again, you want that muscle to do the work. We're keeping things chest supported for doing the reverse flies. We're using just the same dumbbells. That's an easy way that you don't have to move a lot throughout the gym if you take note of this setup. It is so perfect. I feel like I can always lock in, be in a corner, and do my workout. For all these exercises in the direction that this motion is going, I'm thinking of actually pushing. So when I'm thinking, I'm pushing these dumbbells away from them, or even pulling them apart per se, like they were magnets, and trying to keep them away. That is like a key cue I use for these exercises. We're going to touch up our triceps with a tricep cable push down. Now this motion, I know I'm going a little bit higher up, but make sure you're keeping that range of motion tight. I'm just letting it go right to my chest and then pushing back down. That works for me, but really you could work from about the waist, stopping there and then pushing down. That is okay too. Some people like to do triceps on their back days, that way the triceps aren't as taxed, but I actually still like to layer it in with a shoulder day or push day in general. Now you're not confused, we're not moving into a leg day here. I'm actually doing calf raises for a finisher. I wanted some time to just focus on making sure I'm bringing up my calves and not having it on the same day as a leg day, that way all the attention can be on them. And I'm doing like 2 sets, as many reps as I possibly can of calf raises. So that's just a little tip and trick if you're trying to work on your calves. Of course, you're going to get worked when you're doing any leg day, but if you want to tackle on a little finisher on a different day, that definitely will not hurt. Now, if you enjoy training with me today, I am so happy. I enjoy helping you reach your goals. If you're ready for another session with me in the gym, check out my back day video. It's definitely one of my favorite ones because I love a good back day, and that is going to be live on the screen for you.